proud, honored. Jalen Hurts joining us after practice 3 at Eagles training camp, kicking off this week in Philadelphia. Jalen, your team gave you a great commitment, both in life and financially, this offseason. When you knew that that was coming down from this organization, what did that mean to you in the future that you want to have here?
Yeah, I think just the intention that we've all had, and I've had as a player, and not only as a player but a leader. I think that is what it is, and it's a huge blessing. But to have the opportunity to play with this group and to be in this city, I couldn't imagine it anywhere else. And I had kind of a question where you're asking me this a long time. I mean, it happened,
right.
a few months ago. So it's something my focus is really on the season right now. It's really on being the best leader I can be for my teammates and just challenging each other every day. I tell them all the time, the goals may change, but the standard doesn't. And so right now we're trying to set that standard and raise the standard.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what it is. Eyes are forward and just climbing every day.
Some might say ain't nothing changed but the weather. Some might
there
say.
There it is. There's the Jalen Hurts.
I think I heard that before.
Listen, I'm writing them all down.
Man.
I remember them all. A couple scramble drills out there. You're moving pretty well out there. You also look a little svelte. You down a couple LBs, and I don't mean linebackers. You down a couple?
I'm around the same weight, weighing around 222 every day when we step on the scale. The difference is the 7.1 body fat.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
So it's not the pounds, but you definitely look a little slimmer. What was the thought process behind what you wanted your body to be like coming into this?
It's just something that happened. I think, conditioning and running and just pushing myself in those areas, and then I always find ways to clean up my diet. I think there's a time in the off season to really focus on that and then maintain it throughout the year. So, I'm still a young guy. I'm still a young guy trying to figure out my way and learn what it is that I want to do and what my process is. So that's a journey in itself.
And we've heard your way and how you want to approach things is triple threat to the game. Run, pass, but also your mindset going into each and every day. What have you done, let's say, since mid-February to make sure you are not focusing on the staircase, but maybe just the step in front of you?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. I know those are 3 areas of my game, and honestly a lot of our success that it's pivotal. So I focus on those things and just trying to better in those things and being on the same page with guys like AJ, Smitty, Dallas Goedert, Brian Johnson, and our coach. So it's a process. It's a process, and I think the one thing is if you can embrace, that part. Everybody on the team embrace that part of themselves, embracing their role and what it is that they're called to do. You'll see good things in the end. But it's a day-by-day thing, truly. Day-by-day thing.
Last year, a lot of work and a long journey. You get to the Super Bowl, didn't quite end the way that you guys had hoped. Getting back there and getting that goal accomplished once again, it's a tough thing for a team to do. I think your coach knows that, all right? He's rocking the bullhorn out there, which we did ask to use as part of that interview. He told me, no, only I touched the bullhorn,
yeah.
So I couldn't get the bullhorn for this interview. But I can tell there's a little bit of an edge to him in this camp. Can you sense that, and do you think guys are getting the message there?
Well, I think that's in everything. That's in everything. After that game, I said you either win or you learn, and I think people look at failures or things like that as a negative thing. It's about how you respond to it, and so there's a sense of urgency around here. And as a leader, you got to have that sense of urgency. You have to display those characteristics day in and day out, and I think he's doing a great job as a coach doing that. And we're just trying to be intentional. I remember after all the hype last year and the offseason that we had coming into this year, everybody asked those same questions. And it's not about any of that. It's about what we desire and what the effort we put in every day. So controlling the things we can, keeping the main thing every day, and attacking it.
Having the arrival you did in the NFL and the season you had last year, your life and the way you went about football really became exposed. People were so curious about how you got to be the Jalen Hurts that everybody knows now. Brian Johnson's been a major constant in your life along the way. Just your relationship with him and how he's taken on this role now as the offensive coordinator.
Yeah, it's been a journey. It's been a journey, truly. I remember getting a call for him to be the quarterback coach first after my rookie year, and then now to see where we've come, and we're just excited for what's to come. I think when I talk about the identity of what this team is going to look like, what this offense is going to look like, everything is always evolving, right, and changing. So I used to go down that crazy list of all the OCs that I've had, and I guess you can add Brian to the list. So there is change and there is adjustment to get to, but we're all encouraged and we're all, eyes forward and optimistic for what's to come. So it's just about that grind. You put the work in, and just be diligent with it, be persistent, and let it handle itself.
You said you're still a young guy. You know who's not young? Your center. That's an old guy right there, but he's back. This is the underdog gear right here, by the way. Jason Kelce, gifted to us here. You need any of this?
I got enough of that.
You got enough of this?
I got
Listen, it's a little cooler today. We even got the sweatshirt, the underdog. What do you think of the Jason Kelce underdog apparel, the logo, the whole deal? And what do you think about Jason Kelce coming back?
Y'all getting a cut out of this?
We can talk about that later. You know, I think I'm gonna have to get Nicole Lynn to negotiate that. Who negotiated your contract?
No, Jason's my guy, man. He's embraced me since day one. Since my first start here, my first practices here in training camp back during the COVID year. To have him back, it's a big thing, and I hope everybody knows my excitement to have him back. And I know the clock is winding down for him, so we just want to do special things while we can. But I'm excited to have him in the room and have him leading the charge up front.
But that shirt says 2022. We're going to make a new set for something Jalen comes up with
in
2023.
I'm sure he'll come up with something clever to put on there.
They're
He's always telling me, "I'm gonna put your face on the shirt." I'm like, go ahead. For you, I will.
Jalen, we appreciate you so much. Best of health and luck this season, and I'm sure we'll talk again.
Thank you. See you soon. Thank you.